Your whole entire reality will shift the moment you realize this about manifestation. Manifesting things into our lives is not about the control that we need to have on these events coming in. That is focusing on an outer event to come in to make you feel that, or to materialize into your life. It ends up being a form of manipulation, the same as in relationships, the same as in the way that we live through life for us to feel enough. When you understand this concept about manipulation, you will get whatever it is that you put your mind on. Because the truth to what you want to come into your life is that you already have it. And that you don't need it. And when you start to allow the divine energy to connect with you on a different level, your law of assumption will shift. And I'll go into that a bit. What you assume right now are the things that you currently have. What you assume right now may be the toxic relationships that you're involved in that are never ever going to work out. If you switch that assumption, those relationships would shift because you wouldn't tolerate that in your field, or that person would switch how they're looking at you because you've changed your energy. When you are projecting energy that you need something, it repels it away from you. Whether it's people or material things, job opportunity. Anything can come into your life simply by you changing yourself. Finding peace and love again can be changed by you changing yourself. And stop bothering yourself about the things out there that piss you off every day. That's what's putting a blockage, a wall up against between you and the thing that you're trying to get into your life. And when you tear that wall down, that begins with taking your energy back within your own body, developing a strong sense of self, and knowing that whatever line of time I choose to be in, I am going to achieve this thing. And when you change the quantum line of time that you are in to the one that is more successful, to the one that is rich, to the one that can change job careers, that can change your relationship with others, relationship with family members, they're all forms of manifestation, whether it's relationship, material thing, money, a new vehicle. You have to put yourself in the shoes of the people who have the things you want. And when you stop living as somebody who's not capable of those things, you start to find the course of action, the energy, the personality of the person that has all of those things. And when you continue to persist because you don't accept failure, you don't accept that you're not good enough for these things, your self-worth is elevated again. Your self-worth is not dependent on them coming in. And when you assume that you're powerful enough to draw these things to you, without you needing to do a single thing. You don't have to work on it. The less you work on it, the quicker they come in. You change your assumption to you being worthy of that abundance, that money, a better home. You have to make yourself vision these things in meditation, envision. Or revision, go over what you went through today that sucked when you go to bed tonight and lay there for 15, 20 minutes. Revise everything that sucked. That person not texting you back. The you asking for a promotion at work that got rejected. And give it all a new meaning, a new mini movie. Do this. I've had this change things in my life overnight. It changed my career. It changed the amount of money I have coming in. It changed my relationships with others around me. It changed me feeling like I'm the victim and I can never fix how I feel. When you start to grasp this concept of assuming that you're the best, of assuming that you're worthy of those riches, you're worthy of embodying great energy, you're going to project and draw great things to you. It's as simple as that. You step into the line of time that is the quantum version of you that has the riches. You could step into the line of time if you want to be more healed and stop focusing on toxic relationships. There's a line of time for that as well. We don't have to stay living, being addicted to what is familiar. And when you are addicted to what is familiar, you attract people into your life to reflect that story back at you until you go into the unfamiliar. And it's uncomfortable sometimes for you to get disconfident. That's why some people may judge you and say you're being toxic. You're not being toxic. You're being confident. You're being loving. You're being a sense and a state of your true self, your natural state of being. And that person is no longer attached to results. And when you are no longer attached to results or material things, you get less depressed about them not coming in. And then anything that you place your mind on, anything that you feel like you'd like to make a big change in your life, you are capable of it, but you have to start to embody the personality of the person that acts, thinks, and feels as this new you, this most powerful you. Because you can't do it, that still gets pissed off by every little thing throughout a day. That still gets pissed off when someone doesn't text us back. That still gets pissed off that, oh, I didn't manifest, let's use social media, this amount of followers, or I didn't manifest winning a Lotto Max. I don't know if you guys have that in the States. That's what we have here in Canada for the Lotto. Win the big one, eh? So then we can get David off HGTV to come help us remodel our dream home. If you ever watched that show, I think it's pretty cool. He's a very serene guy. But that's it. That's it. A switch goes off. You start to build the concept of the person that assumes that I am enough for that. I am good enough for that. I am rich enough. I create those things in here. And when your mind and body are in coherence and you create this life for yourself, even though it's not true yet, what will happen is your body, the way you feel, the emotions, I talk about elevated states on the channel. Feeling in elevated states, your body doesn't know the difference between the real thing and what you are creating in your mind to come true. And when you start to live like that, and you switch the neurological pathways that's addicted to feeling the familiar and not willing to take chances, because you have to take action as well, on top of assuming and feeling. When you become a new character, things change for you very quickly. The same way that I've switched from day one on this channel to who I am today. It just didn't come overnight. It came with the belief system changed. I got rid of the unworthiness. I got rid of assuming people treat me like garbage. Because me feeling like garbage by the way they treated me was me doing that to myself. And I switched the pattern that I was addicted to stepping into the unfamiliar and being willing to allow them to feel tension with me. When I became a strong character, when I became confident, when I became more attractive, I found what it took. And you will find this energy as well. You will tap into it. There's a reason you're here on the channel. You are meant to tap into this energy. It can be used for manifestations. It can be used to have very healthy people who resonate with the real version of you come in and create a great relationship with. You can manifest that. But that starts here. It stops by thinking that we are owed things, that this result needs to happen tomorrow, or that this person needs to give me what I don't feel about myself, which is sometimes the lack of self-worth or feeling attractive. Then you are getting rid of the burden that you are placing on them. Same as your job. If you're going up to the person of your workplace who owns the thing, I want a promotion. I want to make 5,000 more this year because I am entitled to it. Instead of just working on yourself, doing your job the right way, and going up there with the demeanor, the energy that I'm already worth what I'm not getting at, and I've been feeling like I had it all along. I guarantee you, when you go at that meeting at the end of the year to look for that promotion, as the person who makes 5 to 10 more thousand than what you currently make, you'll get that raise. It's you have to create different stories, and those are unfamiliar. They make you feel uncomfortable. But stepping into the unfamiliar and feeling uncomfortable could be what's going to help you break through the wall that's keeping you from manifesting what you would like to come into your life in the form of abundance, relationships, or just feeling whole, love, and complete, and attractiveness for your own body. And then you can share that with others. So I thank you for watching this one. We'll see you on the next video.